we've won the game, boys. Full time at Turf Moor. Burnley 0, Leicester City 2. We've not only won a game, we've kept a clean sheet. Won our first game in 2022. And there, boys, Leicester are absolutely massive. We are back, boys. A massive 3 points on the road in the Premier League. 2-0 win to Leicester at Turf Moor. James Maddison and Jamie Vardy with the goals. The king is back. The GOAT is back. And yeah, boys, the winning feeling is finally back. It's been a while. Massive 3 points. Come on. Yes, that's how you doing. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, boys and girls, I'm going to bring you guys my post-match thoughts and instant match reaction after Burnley 0, Leicester 2 today in the Premier League. So yeah, lads, a massive win for Leicester. We have finally won a game of football in 2022. We've had to, well, in the Premier League, we've had to wait all the way to March to do so, but the day has finally come. We've won a game away for one, and we've kept a clean sheet as well, and that, boys, is a fantastic win, fantastic performance, and that is exactly what we needed. So of course, in today's video, it's literally, you know, my instant match reaction. Like I just said, obviously going to be pretty instant. Obviously there's going to be no editing or anything really. Just going to go through my initial thoughts on the game, my player ratings, and overall we can discuss Leicester City versus Burnley and our 2-0 win at Turf Moor. So yeah, boys, without further ado, let's go. So yeah, boys, overall, I think the most important thing is, you know, we just needed to win the game. It's finally came. We grinded it out. 2 late goals from Maddison and VARDY. 2 fantastic goals as well, especially James Maddison's goal. Excellent finish past, you know, Nick Pope, who was, you know, excellent in today's game. And overall, you know, the goals came late, but we grinded it out, secured the 3 points, kept the clean sheet, and got a fantastic 2-0 win at Turf Moor. You know, Turf Moor is a very tough place to go, especially on a cold, wet Tuesday night. Of course, it's safe to say this season has been very, you know, inconsistent for Leicester, but this could be a massive turning point. We've got players returning back to the side. We saw Jamie Vardy, instant impact, assist and a goal, come straight back. What more need to say? The absolute GOAT comes back with a goal for Leicester. Of course, we've got Fofana coming back as well. Ricardo's coming back. Costanza's getting closer. Evans potentially as well. So, you know, things are looking only good, and hopefully we can just end the season well. You know, we can still get a pretty decent top 10 finish, and hopefully, you know, we can win the Conference League in Albania, and yeah, that would be a pretty decent dub. And obviously, even going into today's game before Burnley, you know, Leicester were only like 6 or so points clear of Newcastle, which, you know, is fairly I think it was lower than that. You know, that's obviously pretty concerning. If you lost today, we could have been dragged down into a relegation battle, but now we're around 9 points clear. You know, that 3 points for me is just absolutely massive. It guarantees us pretty much Premier League for next season. Now we can really focus on trying to push forward to try and get a top 10 finish with these, you know, fairly easy fixtures coming up for Leicester. And like I said, you know, I reckon we could do a decent job. But yeah, lads, moving things on then, let's discuss the game then in a bit more detail. So overall, I think, you know, it was a very solid performance there. I think first half we actually kind of played better, creating a lot of big chances. Second half wasn't so good until the last 50 minutes or so, where we kind of did turn it off. We were much more clinical, brand the big boys on. It worked off. Brendan Rodgers subs today, you know, at one point. Yes, they're kind of obvious. I was screaming to bring Maddison Vardy on for ages, but as soon as he did that, it changed. You know, we got the win, massive 3 points, and overall, like I said, Burnley is a difficult place to go to. So to be able to go there, secure a clean sheet, and, you know, really minimise Burnley to not too many chances, apart from, you know, that last minute chance from Weghorst when it was 1-0, which, you know, is kind of scary. Apart from that, there wasn't anything clear cut, obviously, apart from the goal, which was offside in the first off from corner. I think, you know, defensively today, surprisingly, we were very strong overall. You know, I thought we did deserve a clean sheet, and that's our first clean sheet in a very long time. And I think the main reason behind that is the centre-back partnership of Marty and Suyunchi, because for me, I thought them two were excellent. For me, you know, the most important thing defensively, you just got to keep with your 2 centre-backs. You know, if it's not working, you just got to try and grind through it, because partnership is the main thing there. The 2 centre-backs are a key part of the team, and they just need as many games alongside each other. Suyunchi and Marty are now playing a lot of times alongside each other, and you can definitely see the confidence is getting better, and the defence is slowly improving. And that showed today in a very good performance where Marty and Suyunchi, for me, were both very solid in today's game. And of course, coming up against a striker in Weghorst, and obviously Burnley overall, you know, going to pile the box with the big strikers, big defenders, trying to win headers, etc., from corners, throw-ins, free kicks, whatever. I thought they dealt with that fairly well, especially against Weghorst. You know, didn't really do too much. I thought going into the game, Weghorst would have caused us a lot of issues, but overall, he didn't really do too much. The defence worked well, midfield was solid, and of course the attack, we created a lot of good chances in today's game, and of course Vardy, Maddison were clinical when they came on and slotted those chances away past you. Obviously Nick Pope, who, you know, made some excellent saves in the first half. I think Burnley, you know, were kind of poor throughout the game. I've seen a few of their fans on Twitter say they weren't too impressed with the performance, but overall I think, you know, we just need to give Leicester some credit, because I thought thought, you know, we grinded that win out and really stopped Burnley from attacking too much. They had a couple of chances here and there, but overall, nothing too much. And I think Leicester thoroughly did deserve those 3 points. You know, first off, it could have been 2-3 up if Pope didn't pull off some of those absolute wonder stops. Overall, 3 points for me is fairly deserved. Performance-wise, in today's game, fairly solid for me. I thought, you know, we looked fairly good, creating chances, like I said, defending well. Overall, we are getting back to our best. We're playing in football. That's a Barnes is getting more joy. We're linking the play up quite nicely. You know, you saw the connection as soon as they came on. VARDY and Maddison. It's great to have them two back in the side. And as soon as VARDY came on, things just turned. Clinical finish, clinical setup, and the clinical finish from Maddison as well. And that is exactly what we needed. And that's what we missed in the first half, that clinical edge. But overall, you know, performance today, I can't really complain. It could have been a lot better. We could have, you know, obviously created some more chances, but step by step, we're slowly improving, and that is a massive 3 points. But yeah, move things on, and let's discuss the game then in a bit more detail. So of course, Brendan Rodgers went with a fairly interesting lineup to start. So Schmeichel in goal, the defence of Ricardo Pereira, Daniel Amate, Seung-Shu and Thomas. Midfield, of course, was Ndidi, Tielemans, Dewsbury Hall, Albrighton on the right, Barnes on the left, Daka up top, of course. Maddison didn't start, Lookman didn't start, because obviously Vardy was on the bench, which, you know, was fairly surprising that James Maddison and Lookman didn't start. But overall, interesting, but kind of well. We obviously started the game off fairly well, created a few chances here and there. Barnes, Thomas we just got down their left hand side a lot more. Ricardo Pereira had an excellent chance, so took it round about 5. Great save by Nick Pope. We had a few chances from a corner. It was a mistake by Tarkowski. Daka got on the end of that. Pope with a good save as well. And overall, Pope was just excellent in the first half. Barnes had a good chance towards the end of it as well, where you know, just fisted it over, but it was a very close, great start. Burnley scored the offside goal through corner. Didn't really cause us too many issues overall. I thought we were fairly good, like I said a few times already, just that clinical edge. Second half wise, I didn't think we started off too well. I thought Burnley were probably the better side first 15 minutes. Didn't create a chance, but it was more them trying to just put pressure on us, putting balls into the box. But I thought overall our defence dealt with that fairly easy. We kind of came into the game. Barnes had a good chance, which Pope obviously saved, as always, tipping it over, turning into prime Neuer. And then of course the big guns came on in Vardy and Maddison. Tielemans went off, which was a bit of an interesting one. Obviously Lookman did come on at half time for Ricardo, or Brighton went to right back, which, you know, was a bit strange, but I guess it kind of worked because we will. Obviously Maddison, Vardy come on, instant impact. James Maddison with an absolutely excellent finish past Pope. I really thought, you know, it wasn't going to be. I thought Pope was just going to save anything. Maddison picks it up outside the box, weak foot, left foot, bottom corner, power, pace, whatever you want to say. Brilliant goal. 1-0 to Leicester, and we are flying with around 7 minutes left. You know, I was shitting myself, to be honest. I thought we were going to bottle it. We nearly did, but when Weghorst had that massive chance, I think it was, at the far post, we got lucky on that one. But yeah, went down the other end. Vardy slotted it home into the empty net past Nick Pope to make it 2-0 to Leicester, and that secured it as a very cheeky and beautiful 3 points at Turf Moor. Wrapping things up then, boys and girls. Player 18s for the team which started in today's game against Burnley at Turf Moor. So yeah, kicking things off then in goal, Casper. Didn't really have too much to do. Don't think I had to make a save actually, so fairly solid. I give Casper a 7 out of 10. Ricardo at right back, obviously only played one half. I thought it was pretty good. I gave him a 7 or 8 out of 10. Obviously Albrighton will do him now. I thought, you know, he was fairly solid throughout the game. Played the full 90. I give him a 7 out of 10. Centre backs, Amate, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought it was absolutely excellent today. Made some great headers, great defensive plays, and overall that is just what you want against Burnley. Seung-Shu, I give him a 7. Made a few mistakes first half, but overall didn't do anything wrong apart from that. So yeah, 7 for Cags. Thomas, 6 or a 7, wasn't too good today. I thought, you know, it was fairly solid, but going forward, he wasn't too good in my opinion. And Ndidi wasn't great. I'm being very negative here for a 2-0 away win, but I thought Ndidi just gave the ball away a lot today, to be honest. So I gave Will for 6 or a 5. Dewsbury Hall, 8. Excellent as always, fighting for the team, working hard. That's what we want in the middle of the park. Tielemans was pretty solid, I guess, pretty average, probably 7 out of 10. Obviously on the left we have Harvey Barnes, who had some great chance in the first half, wasn't too clinical but got past his man a lot, so we'll give Barnesy a 7 out of 10. Of course we'll do the players who came on as well. Lookman, 6 or a 7, didn't really get too much service at all. Daka, probably 4 out of 5, because I just thought Daka wasn't it today. Pretty poor in my opinion. Vardy, we'll give him a 9 out of 10. Instant impact, goal and assist in like 15 minutes. Goat. Maddison, 9 out of 10, brilliant. Actually no, 10 for Maddison, 10 for Vardy, because they just changed the game completely. And overall them two did secure us the 3 points. Yeah boys, that's my player ratings for the team which started today. Let me know your thoughts on them down below. So boys and girls, that's it for today's video. Of course, in today's video I bring you guys the Burnley versus Leicester instant match reaction after a massive 2-0 win today at Turf Moor, a huge win for Leicester. That pretty much guarantees a safety. I didn't think I'd be saying that at the start of the season, but that's what it came to. But yeah, if you have enjoyed today's video, lads, let me know by dropping a like, subscribe as well to the channel. If you guys have not already, there's going to be a lot more consistent videos coming from now onto the rest of the season. The grind is going to start. So yeah, lads, let me know your thoughts on today's game, of course, in the comment section down below, boys and girls. And yeah, I'm in Sports, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Peace, guys.